Okay, let me move. This is just all my health supplements and stuff. Let me move those out of the way. So, unfortunate news is last Saturday night I filmed a shoulder workout. Wasn't a great session, but there was a little chat before and after and everything. Midway through that session, my friend was just checking my camera while I was filming one of my sets, and there was an error with the SD card, and then it started formatting itself, which it wipes the SD card. I lost all of my footage, so I went to go edit the video today to put up tonight, and there was no footage. So that was really sad. So I'm really sorry about that, but good news for you guys is I wasn't going to film tonight because it's legs, but guess who's filming a leg day? Guess who gets to watch a leg day? You and me. I'm hitting legs, you're watching. So that's what we're doing tonight. I watched a video yesterday while eating my dinner of two powerlifters. I can't remember their names. One of them is very infamous for squatting. And he's the guy that, I don't know if you've seen the video, but he almost dies under a squat bar because it bends around his neck. He's got his quads look like they've been surgically implanted. But they tried to break Tom Platz's squat record, and Tom Platz squatted, it's 240 kilos, which I think is 545 pounds, maybe? 240 kilos, 545 pounds for 23 reps. Tom Platz also did that without a belt, I believe, or was without knee sleeves, one of the two. And they tried to break that record. I think one of them got to 20 reps, and the other one got to 15. I'm not going to say I can't do it, because a positive attitude and self-belief will take you far. I don't know if I'm going to try. Basically, what my plan is, right? I feel very inspired. I feel very, there's nothing quite gets me motivated like watching two men squat until they literally black out under the bar. So normally, traditionally, I do a lot of low rep work for legs. The same as I do everything else. I like to do low rep work. Today, I'm going to do some high rep squats, and I haven't done this in literally years. I've been doing low rep squats for, God, probably the last few years, 3 years maybe. So I'm thinking right now the plan is 5 plates or 5.5 plates a side, and I'm just going to rep it for as many as I can. I'm not sure if that's going to be 10, and I'm going to be gassed out of oxygen and rack the bar and pass out, or if it's going to be 20 or 30 or what. I've got no expectation. All I know is I'm going to try my hardest, and I want to push myself beyond my limits. That's, a lot of the time, like I said, I think it was on the bench press video, my attitude going into the gym is, look, I can't confidently say whether I am or I'm not going to hit something. All I can say is I'm going to try, and that's all that matters. With these workouts and with bodybuilding, you can never, people go into shows. Obviously, no one goes into a show or a set or a 1RM or a powerlifting meet saying they're going to lose. But, we can't guarantee anything. But what you can guarantee is that you're going to try. And that's what I'm going to guarantee for this leg day. So, plan will be high rep squat. Now, you know me. I am a sucker for heavy stuff. So, there is an off chance that if I start warming up and things feel light, I will hit a heavy single or a heavy triple. Or I might PR something. Last Tuesday, again, my blood vessel in my eye, let me take my hat off. Don't know if you guys can still see that, is still burst. I did that squatting 6 plates aside for 2 reps last week. I think that was how I did it anyway, I'm not really sure. Anyway, maybe I can even that out. Maybe I can do the right eye this time. I don't know. But I'm going to try. It's going to be a good leg day. I just want to say again, thank you for the overwhelming support. I think right now, at the time of filming this, we're at 2,200 subscribers, 2,200. Again, I thought that was not something I was going to hit for another year. So thank you very much for that support. And I said this in the footage I lost on the Sunday, but I got a lot of negative feedback, both through messages, comments, people reposting my stuff and flaming me. I just want to put out there for a second, because I was talking to some of my guys who also, some of my friends who also do social media last night. I am also a person, I switch the camera off and I go play Call of Duty and I watch anime and I chat with my friends and I do normal 22-year-old things, and I have feelings, and I get a little bit sad sometimes when people say some very mean things. But, the majority of the engagement with the YouTube recently has been 98% positive. And that's been very refreshing for me, and it's very encouraging for me because, sometimes when I'm posting a reel or a TikTok, I'm posting it and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to get torn to shreds for this. I've been given Photoshop accusations, I've been given fake weight accusations, I get people telling me I'm going to fucking die by 25, or I'm going to tear something or snap something. People are so dramatic. So dramatic for no reason. because I'm just having fun. It's just ridiculous. But again, moral of the story is just do whatever makes you happy. It doesn't really matter what anyone else says. But do keep in mind, I do have feelings. But again, I'm so conditioned with negativity up until this point because I've faced so much of it through my like training career and my journey of wanting to be a bodybuilder that it's nothing new, you know. It's nothing I haven't heard before or seen before. So, but I do appreciate the support because that's what's been really new and really refreshing for me. Like I said in that last video, being a younger guy where there was not even no support, but like the complete fucking opposite, to them, you know, getting comments being like, yeah man, go for it, and we believe in you, and this and that, has been really encouraging, and a lot of private messages as well, and I said this in that footage that got deleted, but obviously you guys wouldn't know that. I respond to every DM. My only rules with DMs is don't be weird and don't be mean, and I will respond. And don't act like I'm a 24/7 butler. Like, don't DM me 24/7 with like questions as if you're like a coaching client, you're paying me, that's fine, but I get people like question marking me for not responding in 15 minutes. Again, I have a life outside of social media. But yeah, don't be mean and don't be weird, and I will respond to your DMs because, you know, I recognize, and I've been told I shouldn't do this. I give a lot of free coaching advice, like privately one-on-one. I obviously give my coaching page and I post educational content and stuff, but I give a lot of free advice one-on-one, you know, people with like training videos and asking for form tips and strength tips and the stuck with plateaus and stuff. If you're stuck with anything, again, I don't care if you're a young guy and you're like, you know, just starting in the gym, or if you're 40 and, you know, you've been training for 20 years, but you just feel like you've hit a wall and you don't really know where to go. You're more than free to reach out to me at any time, and I'm going to help you. Because I understand at a very like deep level what it's like to be stuck, and you might not necessarily have the resources to pursue having a coach or someone to help you. And then, you know, every time you try and reach out to someone that's in a position you want to be in or someone you look up to, they either don't respond or they're like, fuck you, pay me. So I can promise you guys right now, whether I have 1,000 followers and subscribers, 100,000 or 1,000,000, I will respond to every message as long as you're not weird and you're not mean to me. And I wholeheartedly believe in helping you guys as much as possible because, again, I understand what it's like to be in that position where you just want a little bit of support and help. And the amount of potential that I just see in the average person, let alone some of you guys, it's genuinely exciting to me. I genuinely get excited when, you know, someone messages me and they're like, hey man, can't pay for coaching, you know, I'm not very well off right now, or I'm a young guy, or, you know, just going through some hardships or whatever, but I could really appreciate your help, you know, say my squat's stuck at 3 plates and I want to get up to 4, and then in 3 months they message me and they've got like a video of them hitting 4 plates, ass to grass, great 1 rep max, new personal best, and they're like, just want to thank you. I'm like, that makes me feel amazing. Knowing that I can share so many of the things I've learned with people on like a one-on-one level and help people that were in that position I was in to get to the level I'm at now. And that means a lot to me. So again, you know, reach out, and, you know, I'm not the coolest, most popular person in the world. I don't have a whole bunch of friends. So I also love chatting to you guys one-on-one. I like hearing about your days. I like knowing what's going on, you know. I like hearing about other people's journeys and experiences and, you know, like what got them into the gym and like what motivates them. A lot of that stuff's very encouraging to me because everyone's reason for getting into the gym, getting into working out is different. And I'm not a very judgmental person in the sense of, you know, sometimes you'll see like people post like the heartbreak edits and they're like, you know, she broke me and I rebuilt myself in the gym, and then other people will clown them and be like, yo, you're a cornball. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, man, we've all been in that position where like a girl fucks us over and then we're like, I'm gonna get jacked, and then that bitch will see, fuck you, you know, like everyone has that like little experience for a bit. You know, people have like deaths in the family that motivate them to get in shape because, you know, it was like a wake-up call. You know, people might not be the most popular person and might feel very isolated, and for them the gym is like a safe space because it's a very, like, you know, a lot of gyms are very community-based and they're a very friendly environment. You know, people might just genuinely not be happy with the way they look or feel, and that's a great driving motivator for them. Everyone's got a different story, but the great thing about the gym is we all have different reasons for getting started, but we're all there for the same reason for the most part. And generally speaking, you know, 90% plus of the people in the gym are very nice people, and they're very kind people. And I've met a lot of very kind and understanding and supportive people throughout my time of training in gyms and also working in them, because I've worked in gyms for a few years now as well. But, you know, I just wanted to put that out there that you guys are always, you know, free to touch base. Even if you've just got something bothering you, if you need someone to speak to, I'm always there to engage with you guys. and it genuinely brings me enjoyment as well. So don't, I get people that message me with like, maybe something's not going well in their life, and I posted a silly little video and they gave them a laugh, or like I said something in a YouTube video that made them feel motivated, and that's helped be like a little mood booster for them. Stuff like that, and then they'll say something like that, and then they'll be like, I apologize for yapping, and it's like, you don't need to apologize, man. If I didn't want to talk to people, I wouldn't. And same with like when you guys leave comments and you're like, I'm benching 100 right now. My goal is to hit 4 plates one day, and I do not doubt any of your ability to like achieve whatever you're pursuing, because I think the average human being is so capable of achieving phenomenal things. But, like I said in the last video I posted, that self-belief factor is number one. No one else is going to back you if you can't back yourself. And, it can get discouraging at times, because, it takes a while to see those changes in the, rewards for your efforts. But long term, it pays off. I never had a key moment where I looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, I have muscle now and I'm strong. In my mind, I've always just been me. It's nothing. There's nothing that's ever changed about that, and I'm just a guy that likes to work out, and I like to eat, and I enjoy getting bigger and stronger. I enjoy watching my anime, reading my manga, playing video games, just doing what makes me happy. And I think the best way to lead a nice, happy, fulfilling life is just by, focusing on the things that make you happy. There's always going to be stuff you don't want to do. You might not want to diet or get shredded, and sometimes heavy weights are scary and hard, but sometimes it's just a step in the process, and it's fine. You get past it and you get over it. But I've got some fish in the oven right now. That should be done in the next few minutes. I'll eat that. I might do a full day of eating tomorrow, maybe. I've got to get up quite early tomorrow, which is going to be really hard because I'm training quite late tonight. And I still want to try and get 9 hours sleep if possible, but I can always have a nap tomorrow, worst case. I'll just see how I go. And then I'll refilm shoulders again on Saturday night for the next video. But I do want to get a full day of eating out at some point. A few people asked for like technicality videos in terms of like, I guess like squat and bench execution and stuff. I'm not sure if that's something I'll film on YouTube or like a Instagram reel or something. It just depends on how I want to format it. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm glad you enjoy chatting with me and listening to me ramble, because sometimes pre-workout I'm a little like weirdly locked. Like I'll be talking to you, but all I'll be thinking is like, man, I can't wait to bench press. So it's really hard for me to articulate and communicate some points, and I worry and get anxious that I'm like nonsensically rambling and just like walking in circles with what I'm saying. But I'm glad people are enjoying it, and I will keep doing it as long as people are enjoying it. But for now, I'm going to go check on my fish in the oven, pack up all my gym stuff, I'll have something to eat, and then we'll go squat. Again, it might be high rep, or if I feel really good, I'll do something heavy. But I can promise you, regardless, the effort will be there. We'll hit a leg day, mostly quads, a little bit of hamstrings, obviously finish with calves, and then we'll meet back here for a little chat. And I will see you guys, well, I'll see you to talk to you after the session, but now we're going to cut away to me squatting. So enjoy that. I'm really tired. So, initial plan was 5-plate AMRAP. I just felt really motivated to try my best, as usual. Nothing new. I was talking earlier about, I saw those two powerlifters. One of them was Joe Sullivan, I remember his name, trying Tom Platz's record of 525 pounds, which is like 235 kilograms, and I tried 240 kilograms, 530 pounds AMRAP. Tom Platz got 23 reps, I got 5. Now, I wanted a little bit more than 5. I wanted like 10 at least. But I have not squatted more than probably 6 reps in the last 3 years. I forgot how hard that is. I fucking almost died. It was heavy. Like literally the second I got on the bar, I did the 1 rep, which is normally I just warm up with 1 rep of 240 or 530 pounds. And I was like, okay, comfortable, nice. And then did the 2nd rep and then was like, oh my God, this is heavy. And then the only 2 things I was thinking during that entire set was, fuck, this is heavy, get it off me. And oh my God, how did Tom Platz do this for 23 reps? Because what the fuck? The biggest thing I think with high rep squats is just breath control. And that's probably something I have to work on because I believe it's basmatic or basami or bar something breathing, which is basically I reset my breath on every squat that I do. So, I come up, big breath in, brace, down, finish the rep, come back up, exhale, big breath in, reset. So I reset on every rep. And that's fine for like 5 reps and less. The issue is on that 5th rep and anything beyond, you get very lightheaded and you cannot breathe. And that definitely hit. You would have seen I kind of like racked it and then like fell to my knees and was like trying to get my belt off because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to pass out. Good set. I'm very proud of it. The main thing for me is just, like I said, it's just about coming in and doing your best. And as long as I do my best in a session, that's fine. Followed that up with, I had a chat to one of my friends after and we were trying to weigh up if I should reattempt because I really felt like I could have got 6 to 8. And I just decided I'm so fatigued after that. I don't think I've ever hit that before. So I guess that counts as a PR. I'll take the win. But I was so fatigued and just so fucking drained. And I'm going to be brutally honest, I was scared going to that. I haven't done high rep squats in like 2-3 years. I was like genuinely felt fear looking at the bar going into it. And it took a lot of, I guess, locking myself in to really get myself under the bar and try. But I'm glad I tried. And I think that's something I want to work towards more now, a bit more like high rep squat work. And it will also build more confidence in terms of getting the weight up in terms of like heavier sets. I've had this issue recently. I think I talked about it in that video where I lost the footage, unfortunately, on Saturday. I've been getting some bone pain in my forearms from my press movements, and I get a similar thing in my calves, so my tibia and fibia hurt. And the main reason why I'm not squatting more than 270 right now is just my bones hurt. Not a joint pain, but just bone pain. You got to remember, I used to weigh like under 40 kilograms, and right now I weigh 105, and that's a lot of muscle tissue. At the same height as well. I haven't grown height-wise since I was like 15. But I've got a very, I might not look it, but I've got a very small skeleton. You can only load so much weight through that. So I think I just want to take a break from like low rep heavy squats and move back into high rep stuff. And I think it would be really cool if I could one day match, if not beat. I saw Mitch Hooper beat Tom Platz's thing by like 24 reps or something. And I think that would be a really great feat to strive for. And again, I'm delusional enough to believe in my own ability to perform that because I'm confident in myself and my work ethic. But otherwise, I just moved on with some leg press, did a couple of high rep sets. Hip adductor, you would have seen I got my friend to stand on the gym pin. Don't worry, that doesn't break the equipment or anything. I've worked in gyms and done equipment repair and stuff before. The reason I have my friend stand on the gym pin is because I can hip adductor like 150 kilos on the gym pin. And with that much weight loaded on the normal gym pin, because I don't have a king pin, it bends the pin and that actually shifts the weight stack and damages it. But if I have my friend stand on it, I can get his body weight, which is like roughly 105 kilograms, closer to the stack. So it actually does less damage to the gym pin and the stack to have someone stand on it. And I'm also not lugging like 150 kilograms worth of calibrated plates across the gym. So that's, don't stress over that. And don't leave me angry comments asking why I did that. That's my reasoning for that. Then just finish with like some leg extensions. I think I did the max stack for like 25, 30 reps. A little bit of hamstring curl and some calves that I filmed. Honestly, pretty happy with how everything's looking. Like my legs have grown a lot. coming back from, not a great year of training over the last year. And I've stacked a lot of size onto them in a very short amount of time. And conditioning wise, they're actually probably leaner now than my peak off season than like they were in prep. Probably not very visible on camera because I'm super white, but there's times, especially when they're not pumped, where I've got like feathering on my quad at like peak bulk. So I'm really hoping they have massively improved by the time I next compete. Which again, I'm probably going to look to step on stage end of 2025. But anyway, plan for the rest of tonight. It's like 11 p.m. now. I'm so tired, just straight up. Like, I'm exhausted. I've had a fair bit of accumulative fatigue. I might be due for a deload. I'll assess that based on how Thursday's session goes. I got a rest day tomorrow. I unfortunately have to get up in like 7.5 hour time because they're doing fire detection smoke alarm testing in my building at 7 a.m, which is so unfortunate because I really want to sleep for like 10 hours straight. But I'll still get like 7 hours of sleep hopefully, and then I might have a nap tomorrow. It's a rest day, so there's no stress. It's not worth stressing over. Can't control everything in life, and sometimes the stress does more damage than anything else. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to wrap it up here because I really want to go shower and eat and fall asleep. I'm probably going to edit and put this up tomorrow, and then I will film a shoulder workout on the weekend, and I'm still working on getting a full day of eating out as well at some point. But I am pretty dialed in with my nutrition. Again, you wouldn't know this because I lost the footage, but I admitted to myself on Saturday that I'm not 100% dialed in, and there's things that I needed to fix, and I fixed them within 24 hours. I'm not a, let's wait till Monday, or let's wait till the new year, or let's wait for this certain day or event to fix things kind of person. I'm a right now, next meal, this will be better kind of thing. And I encourage all of you to have that same attitude in the sense of like, if it's a Thursday right now, I don't think, well, I want to enjoy my weekend, so I'm going to start on Monday. Wake up Friday morning at the time you want to wake up and start eating clean and start training hard. And there's no, that 3 days is not going to make a difference for you, man. I can promise you that much. In fact, if anything, that 3 days is detrimental because it's already representing your lack of commitment to change. And you're letting yourself down more than anyone else. So don't do that to yourself. But had a good session day overall. I do hope you guys enjoyed. It was a bit of I apologize, by the way, for the stubble. I haven't been shaving because I've been getting razor bumps on my neck from shaving, and it's pimply and gross, and I don't like it. And this was a bit of an impromptu video. I always try and shave before I film, but I literally, I lost the footage, and I was like, all right, well, fuck it, I'll film tonight. I literally decided at 30 minutes before heading to the gym. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. A bit of a impromptu filmed leg day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Again, if you like the shirt I was wearing in this video, Anabolic Apparel, code Matt. If you want to use the supplements I use, Emerald Labs for literally everything, code Matt for that as well. If you're interested in coaching or working with me, you like my philosophies for training or lifestyle or nutrition or anything else, you can apply for that down below. Again, I really don't want to work with people that aren't committed to change. Not because it frustrates me, but it genuinely makes me sad to watch people let themselves down. It's not a matter of letting me down, it's a matter of letting yourself down. And I don't want to take money from someone and just have them, it's great for me financially, but it upsets me to watch someone throw away money that they could put towards anything else when they're not following a very easy to follow plan. Again, if you did enjoy the video, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. If you didn't enjoy the video, maybe don't leave a mean comment. Again, I am human. That stuff makes me sad sometimes. Or maybe do leave a mean comment. Maybe you really don't like me and you have to express that, and that will make you feel better. And as I mentioned earlier, you need help with anything, feel free to reach out because I love chatting to you guys. But I'm going to call it there because I'm really tired and want to go to bed. Pretty good session. I'm happy with it. I feel proud of the effort I put in. And I got another leg day in a couple of days for posterior chain, and we'll film a shoulder workout for you guys on the weekend. I'm going to go to bed. Again, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.